All right, so let's go ahead and check and make sure that you do understand something. So this is corresponds to 6.4 in the Runestone textbook. Creation versus indexing. They are two ways we can essentially use brackets. We saw a lot in the last video of using them to access a particular index or to store something at a particular index, which is really cool. So one thing we can, but they're also used to make lists. So for instance, here's an empty list, or let's call it my list, because it's not going to remain empty for too long. My list is boom. So notice that it has no brackets here. That's fine. We run it. It's just an empty list, right? It has nothing in it. We can create a list with multiple things in it just by simply, you know, typing in things over here. And this stores that. Print my list. There we go. No problem there. And if I were to change it up by doing this, my list is equal to my list is equal to 1, it would just be a list with a single item in it, which you can have, by the way. And as we saw, we can also have a list with no item in it by just having an empty list. And it's just important to understand that basically over here, this is a list literal, all by itself. It is a list that exists all by itself. Just hangs out there. Okay, on the other hand, this is just simply, and over here, this is the index operation when it's next to an actual list. I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, over here, and so that's pretty much it. This is really short section. The only thing I do want to note is something else they don't go over, which is, what if I have a number over here, x is equal to 5, and I try to do this, actually, let's just do that, whatever it is. We're going to just simply say print, don't even need to do that. We are just going to simply run that. X is equal to 5, assign that value, and then try to get index 4 out of it. It's going to say int object is not subscriptable. It's saying, hey, dummy, it's a sequence. Oh, sorry, you're trying to treat it like a sequence. It's not a sequence. You know, I'm not going to break the computer.